Our next inductee, Brandon L. Jackson, class of 1988, honored for outstanding achievement in business. Jackson has more than 25 years of real estate-related experience, including new residential and light office construction, remodels, residential development, and property management and maintenance. He graduated from Oklahoma State University with a degree in engineering technology with an emphasis in construction management. Jackson was previously employed with the Robeson Company's renovations and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. In 2000, he established Terra Custom Homes, a small volume residential builder and land developer. He manages land acquisitions, planning, design, and production of single-family home sites and dwelling units, and also maintains a portfolio of rental dwellings. Jackson is regularly active in the Tulsa community. He is past president of the Home Builders Association of Greater Tulsa, was the 2017 Builder of the Year, and currently vice president and treasurer of the Oklahoma Home Builders Association. I might also add will be the incoming state president of the Oklahoma Home Builders Association 2022. He is the past chair of the Tulsa Metropolitan Area Planning Commission, chair of the Infrastructure Development Advisory Board, a Building Appeals Board member, a Downtown Coordinating Council member, and the Greenwood Chamber of Commerce. He serves also as a regional board member and immediate past president of the Oklahoma State Director of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I present to you our 2021 inductee, Mr. Brandon L. Jackson.
Good evening. It really takes a village to raise someone. There's been some monumental people in my life in this room, starting out in my elementary years at Alcott Elementary. Percy Perry. You know, Percy Perry saw me in the halls at Alcott, and he said, "Boy, you're gonna be somebody." You know, and as years went by, I got to Booker T. Washington, and I met Joe Wadley, Joe Deere also, and Byron Perry. Byron Perry is Mr. Perry's son, and we all became great friends, and we still are friends here today. But there was a couple of people at Washington that really molded my state of where I am today. One person, Ava Fisher, she was my Algebra 2 teacher and geometry. And I would sit up and I was like, man, I'm never gonna use this stuff. Why are we going through this right now? But she would push me, and she developed my math skills, which I rely on heavily. I'm not a good reader, but I'm a great math and science person. And so one day I was hanging out, and Ms. Zenobia Mayo, she said, "What are you gonna do your senior year?" I said, "Well, I don't know, I only got 2 credit hours I need." She says, "Well, I got a program for you can go to work. So I can do that." So she placed me with Connors and Winters Attorneys at Law. So I was a law clerk for an attorney's firm. And at that firm, I met the owner, P.G. Widows, and her husband took a liking to me. He took me to OSU, and he enrolled me in engineering school. And that was the start of where I am today. So without Ms. Mayo pushing me and providing me that opportunity, I wouldn't have anything that I have today. So I want to say thank you, Ms. Fisher, and thank you, Ms. Mayo. But last but not least, there's one person in this room, Ms. Dale Mingo. I would try to navigate myself through Booker T on the path of easiness. So she was my guidance counselor in the 11th grade, and I had signed up for Bible literature and natural science, and she was like, "Oh, Mr. Jackson, are you testing me today?" And I was like, "No, that's kind of what I want to do." "Oh, no, Mike Kimmery's looking for you." I was like, "No, she's not." But she would press me to take those harder classes. And with that, I was able to go to Oklahoma State University, matriculate at a high level, and become the person I am today. And also I want to thank Mayor LaFortune. Under his tutelage, I became the chairman of the Tulsa Metropolitan Area Planning Commission, and being on that board for 10 years enhanced my skills of understanding zoning, planning, and being able to craft my skills to where they are today. But like I say, it takes a village to raise a kid. Mr. Perry, thank you. And like I said, I appreciate you all being here, my family here supporting me tonight. Thank you again. I won't hold you long. Thank you. And then also the next lineage of my family, Miss Ellis Jackson, she's the boss in charge. She's gonna run the company.